Speaking of either Nate or Prentice or whoever, do you have an alpha on this team?
That's a good one, Tom. I think when you think of our returning guys, Prentice is the guy that probably has the most presence and voice. And he's also been the guy that's probably made the most big plays in clutch situations. I think Nate has developed a little more into a voice, and Dane, they're never going to be really vocal guys. Cormac has always been very vocal, and Trey's not going to be. Trey, Dane, and Nate are kind of, their personalities are going to be a little similar. Cormac and Prentice are louder. I'm still trying to figure Paul out a little bit as he fits in.
And do you need an alpha? Do you need a Ben Hansborough type to do what this team wants to do this year?
That's a good question. We could use maybe by committee. I don't know if anybody will ever, I don't know if there's anybody here that'll just be like that. That was a unique alpha. Grant and Connaughton were kind of unique alphas. I don't know if we'll get one like that, but I think with all the veteran guys we have, I think there can be a little bit of a committee kind of theme with all of them.
Talk about media day and seeing all the other teams. You guys got to be the oldest team there, weren't you?
It was interesting as the day went on. It's one of the themes was none of us know who anybody has anymore. Between COVID and not having a media day, transfers, one and done, and roster changes. For example, Anthony Solomon asked me a month ago, "What's Louisville like?" I said, "I have no idea." We actually used to have a whiteboard where returners in the league, what's coming back, incoming. We don't even have that anymore. And it was funny, by noon, the media people were like, "Hey, y'all got a lot back." It was almost like a light bulb went off. And Seth Greenberg said, "You got a lot back, and you got that guy from Yale who I watched." I said, "Just shut up. Leave us alone up there in South Bend." And so Alan told me we've had a lot of old teams, but this is the most experience we've ever had back. So, that always gives you a chance, man. It gives you a chance, no question. They love to play. Blake is really a guard. He sees the floor. He plays the right way. He has shot it better than I thought he would shoot it early. He loves the guard. He loves to compete. And you know what's neat, like with Paul, these old veteran guys know we need him. And so they embrace him, especially Prentice. Prentice really loves playing with them and knows we need him.
What about JR?
JR, getting stronger. He reminds me of Abramitis. Just kind of a young colt, running around a little bit, but flashes. I think he's learning to pass and cut because all he ever did was catch base and score over everybody. And he did that pretty good. But now he's got to learn to play with some other guys and pass it. And then a defensive stance is still a challenge for him, but he loves to compete. And then you get into a scrimmage and you're playing, and all of a sudden he'll score 8 in a row because he's just a scorer.